A one-bedroom cabin can feel surprisingly expansive when its best room sits just outside the walls. Here, a deep covered porch turns a compact footprint into a place for slow mornings. It also makes room for long meals and evenings sheltered from the weather. The real achievement is not simply fitting in a kitchen, living room, bedroom, and bath. It is giving each space a clear purpose while keeping the garden in view. Start at the path, where the porch first changes the scale of this small home. The cabin earns attention by keeping its silhouette simple. One crisp gable, one long roofline, and a porch reed before the front door does. That roof does useful work, extending the home into a shaded threshold without making the building look heavier. Vertical cedar gives the small facade height, while charcoal metal and black glazing add definition. The restrained palette lets the cabin sit confidently among the birches instead of competing with them. Before going inside, the porch reveals the first rule of the plan: circulation is allowed to become a destination. This porch is generous enough to be furnished in zones. That is the difference between outdoor decoration and an outdoor room. A dining table sits nearest the kitchen doors, so carrying a meal outside feels natural rather than ceremonial. Farther along, low seating faces the clearing and gives the eye somewhere to rest beyond the cabin. The ceiling, posts, and deep overhang create enclosure without blocking the moving light around the garden. For a small house, this sheltered edge is the feature that makes everyday life feel less compressed. Notice that nothing on the porch is oversized for effect. The furniture is scaled to leave a generous walking line at the glass doors. That clear route keeps the porch useful from morning coffee through dinner. Inside, the main room stays calm. The kitchen takes one wall instead of spreading into the center. Natural oak joinery carries the eye across the room, while a pale stone counter gives the working surface a quieter weight. The living area is deliberately low and open, preserving the view through the black-framed doors. Rather than chasing a dramatic volume, the room uses long sight lines and daylight to feel wider than it is. The next layer is hidden in the cabinetry, where storage protects the room from visual noise. At the rear, the bedroom changes the atmosphere without abandoning the cabin's material language. Oak is used more softly here, paired with chalk white walls, tailored linen, and a framed view of planting. The bed is set where the room can keep its circulation clear on both sides. That small decision makes a compact private room feel settled instead of improvised. Storage is integrated into the perimeter, leaving the sleeping area visually simple and genuinely restful. A compact bedroom does not need more furniture to feel complete. It needs the storage, lighting, and view to be resolved before anything decorative is added. Here, the restraint is what gives the room its ease. The bathroom shows how a tiny cabin can feel finished. It does not pretend to be larger than it is. Pale stone surfaces keep the room bright, while oak cabinetry repeats the warmth of the living spaces. A clear glass shower screen protects the sightline, allowing the full depth of the room to register. Even the utility storage is folded into clean joinery, so daily necessities do not spill into the public rooms. It is a practical corner, but the material consistency makes it feel like part of the home's larger composition. The strongest view of the cabin arrives after the glass doors open. The interior stops being the final boundary. From the porch, the clipped grasses, gravel path, and young birches are composed like another room. The landscape is intentionally simple, leaving enough open ground for the cedar form to remain visible. As daylight falls, warm interior light gives the small cabin presence without turning it into a stage set. That final balance between shelter and openness is what makes this one-bedroom cabin memorable. The porch is the cabin's most flexible square footage. It offers shade in high sun, cover in light rain, and a framed seat when the garden is the view. That is a bigger luxury than adding another enclosed room. The cabin stays small, but its daily possibilities do not. The quiet success of this cabin is not just what it shows. It is also what the built-ins allow it to put away. Tall oak storage gathers kitchen supplies, linens, and everyday equipment along the perimeter instead of asking each room to absorb clutter. That leaves the center of the plan open for light, movement, and the view through to the porch. In a home this compact, good storage is not a secondary feature, it is what lets the architecture stay calm. The lesson of this cabin is simple: small plans need strong priorities. Here, the covered porch carries the generosity that the interior cannot waste. The rooms stay compact, the materials stay consistent, and the landscape stays close. That is why the home feels complete rather than merely efficient. For one bedroom, one porch, and one carefully edited footprint, the result feels remarkably generous.